All right, Lulu. Daddy has to go to work. Be good. And stay out of my treat bag. I'm heading down to the West LA shelter, and they told me they have about a 1-year-old Terrier mix they found running the streets as a stray. They don't know too much about her yet, but what they can say is she's very sweet, but she has a lot of energy, and I mean a lot. Terriers are definitely a dog that you need to keep stimulated, and if you don't stimulate them, that's how they get into trouble. Unfortunately, the shelter said they see her personality slowly breaking down, so I'm gonna get down there and rescue her, see what I can do for her. Was that you? Are you the one I heard about? You're not feeling it in here, are you? I'll tell you what. Let's get out of here. Come on, lead the way. There you go. Lead the way. There you go.
Back at the ranch, Terri officially becomes a lucky dog in training.
You ready? Check us out. See that? That's nice, right? Looks much better on you. Day 1 of training officially in session. All right, come on, let's go meet the pack.
I know. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited too.
Go on, make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
And it isn't long before Terri shakes off the shelter and rediscovers her inner terrier. While Terri transitions into her new life at the ranch, Lee and Nancy Penny of Mission Viejo face their own daunting transition.
My husband Lee and I live together. We've been married 35 years, and he has Parkinson's.
It's a degenerative disease. I experienced the freezing, I experienced tremors. I realize now there's going to be more situations where I won't have the energy to be able to go to some of the activities we've done.
Lee is slowing down quite a bit, and we're staying home more now.
Just having a buddy that'll hang out and watch an Angel game with me, that'll be great.
Their ideal pup, a medium-sized lapdog that enjoys staying active.
The best way for Lee to fight Parkinson's is exercise. And so this dog hopefully will get us up and going and get us walking more than just a block or two.
You need to make sure you take advantage of the gift, and the gift is the present. Another day of the present time. Don't waste it, enjoy it. You won't have it back again.
The next morning,
Come on.
Lee's potential baseball buddy gets called up for spring training.
Welcome to class. Let's see what you know. Today I'll be doing Terri's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, you're a jumper. I see that.
The first thing I notice about Terri is this dog is bouncy like a racquetball. So I see right now she has a jumping habit we have to solve. You like food, don't you? Do you sit? Oh, look at you. Love that. Do you go down? Oh my gosh, you make my job easier. Good. So we're off to a really great start, and then things start unraveling very quickly. No, no. You've never heard that word, have you? Do you stay? Do you stay? Yeah, I'll take that as a no on the stay. Do you come? Come here. Do you come? Do you have a clue what I'm saying to you? How do you walk on a leash? Do you heel? No, no, don't be crossing. She's terrible on a leash. She wants to wiggle left, right, zigzag around me like a tornado. All right, you get a C- on that one. So I see I have a lot of work to do in this little one, so let's get started. All right, what am I doing, huh? I'll show you. First thing I'm gonna teach her is the heel. It's very easy. We're gonna learn to walk a straight line. The good thing about Terri is she has a huge appetite. This is a heel. Good, good. So getting her to pay attention is gonna be a no-brainer. There we go. And a heel. So I hold the treat just far enough away from her snout where she can't reach for it, but also close enough where she still has interest. Perfect, perfect, straight, perfect, good. So I just get a few good steps out of her, and as I do, I say the word heel. And as she takes a few more steps, I simply reward her for doing exactly what I want. Heel, perfect. 2 steps turns into 4 steps, turns into 6 and 8 and 10 steps. Eventually, she's doing it without a treat at all. Good, that's a heel, perfect. There you go. Was that so tough? We accomplished 2 things today. Number 1, she learned to heel. And number 2, she proved to me that she is a smart dog because she learned it just like that. I see big things to come with this girl. All right, come on. You're tired, and I'm hungry.
But will Terri's sky-high energy level prove too much for potential adopters Lee and Nancy? Determining that answer depends on a home visit.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lee.
Brandon, how are you?
I'm very good. Great to finally get to meet you. For me, meeting Brandon means that we're getting close to success with finding a new little dog for our life. Throughout our entire life, we've always had a dog. Since we've been married, we've had several dogs, Bernie, Toby, and then Tessie. So a dog has always been an important part of our lives, and I'm looking for a dog that can help me walking, because with my Parkinson's, I need to get out each day and do some walking or I get very stiff.
I'm not very educated on the condition myself, but I'd want to make sure the dog is conditioned to any symptoms.
The most common ones are things like tremor or shakes.
What kind of things would you like your dog to be trained to?
I think we want a warm, friendly personality that won't be shy or when our family comes in.
I'm blind in my right eye. So when I come to a curb, it takes me a few minutes to assess, is it safe? And so I want a dog, she'll stay at the curbside until I'm sure that we can pass.
Lee's list of commands that he wants me to train a dog to do are actually very simple. He wants a dog to stop at every curb. Well, that's just a good solid stay command. He also wants a dog to jump into a vehicle.
We do like to go to different parks, and so it would be helpful if the dog could jump up into the back of our car, because I can't lift a 40 or 50-pound dog.
The dog I have in mind, she is a terrier. They could be very tenacious, they could be actually high energy. Do you really feel that a terrier is right for both of you?
I definitely think so. They're generally very loyal and lovable.
I'm constantly being encouraged by my neurologist to be a little more active, so a dog that has energy would be a good match.
On that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep working on her, and I'll be in touch. All right, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different today.
The core principle behind Brandon's training is simple. Control, train, treat. That means before any training can be done, control must be established. This is especially important for a dog like Terri, whose over-the-top energy could pose a safety issue for potential new owner, Lee.
Because she's so jumpy and so bouncy, I'm not gonna go for the traditional double leash lock-off today. I'm gonna put her on a small stool. So I place her on the top of the stool, and instantly she realizes that she cannot go anywhere. There. Was that hard? Now you can't move. Now she's focusing. Much easier to train you. Once I see a few seconds of her remaining calm, I reward her with a treat. Good, good, good. I'm looking to not only extend the time that she's up there, but I want her focus to be so sharp that nothing can distract her. Stay there. Good. Control, control. Perfect.
Over the next 90 minutes, Terri perfects the art of control.
Stay there. There you go. She was actually so content on the stool that she didn't even have to adjust her body. She simply looked at me as I orbited around her. Good. Perfect. That right there convinces me that she now has control. Easy enough, right? All right, come on. Let's start training.
Over the next week, Terri puts her terrier intelligence to good use. First,
Stay.
mastering all 7 common commands. Then, working on her curb appeal.
We're gonna go like this. We hit the curb and we stay. Nice. Good. Again, same thing. What do? When we see a curb, we... Nice. You continue to stay there. Stay. And nice. Perfect. Okay.
But a rock-solid stay isn't the only special skill she'll need in the Penny household, since Lee is physically unable to pick Terri up. Terri will also need to learn how to jump into a car on command.
Come on. It's very easy. We take a treat and get up there. Good, good. Naturally, Terri just jumps up there effortlessly. This right here is a little too easy for her, so I go ahead and open the tailgate up, and she starts jumping in the back there. Oh my, wow. Okay, yeah. You have no problem jumping in there. Wanna try it again? Get up there. Yeah. Not only is she jumping up into the back of the truck, but she's jumping effortlessly. And then the light bulb went off. I've been sitting on a pot of gold this entire time. Come here. I'm gonna show you something. When a dog has a natural hidden talent, I hate not allowing them to be athletic with their skills. So today, Terri will be learning probably one of the more fun things a dog can learn. She'll be learning agility.
Not only is agility a great way to expend excess energy, but it also serves a greater purpose in the Penny family. It'll be a fun way to engage Lee and Nancy's grandchildren who visit quite often.
The first thing I'll be teaching her is the high jump. I lower the jump all the way to the ground. I take a treat out and walk her back and forth, and she simply walks over it.
And then we go back over. Nice.
From there, I raise it up an inch.
And we go over. Nice.
From there, I raise it up a little more, and a little more. Now the game changes because now she has to gain speed.
To keep Terri from running underneath the bar, Brendon attaches a rope.
Because I don't want you cheating. So again, I lift it up a little more, and a little more. By the end of the session, the high jump was raised all the way to the top, and Terri was launching over it like an Olympian.
Come on. Hop. Good girl. Hop. Nice. And hop.
This dog was built for this stuff, and I can't wait to see what else she can do.
As the days roll by, Brendon introduces more obstacles, like the blind tunnel.
Get it. Good. Nice. Terri, come on. All the way through. Good, 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 good.
And the weave poles.
And we weave. And we weave. And we weave.
Not only are these obstacles important for Terri's stimulation, agility is also a healthy way to keep Lee and his grandchildren mentally engaged as well.
Weave it. Weave it. Good. Perfect.
But if Terri is going to find a forever home with Lee and Nancy, she'll need an education in one final area: Parkinson's.
The movements by a person with Parkinson's can be pretty unpredictable at times. So today I'll be taking Terri to a senior living home.
Hello.
Brendon enlists the help of resident Joan Mendonça, who also suffers from Parkinson's.
Here, see if she can get in your lap.
He carefully places Terri on Joan's lap.
I saw her hand shaking. This is what Terri needs to feel.
And then, an astounding transformation.
Terri is a very active dog. She's jumpy, she's bouncy, she loves to perform. She's an agility dog. But suddenly, when I put her on this woman's lap, she became more of an emotional support animal. I was really shocked to see how comfortable she was and how calm she was on this woman's lap. And furthermore, Terri put a smile on her face. This was obviously the highlight of her day. And that right there was good enough for me.
Not long ago, Lee and Nancy Penny reached out to Brendon in hopes of finding a furry new friend to join their family. Today, Brendon drops by to meet their extended family. But little do they know, Terri is along for the ride.
When I got to the house, Lee and Nancy were on the back patio sipping on coffee.
Hello.
Is there any coffee for us?
Oh, baby. Oh, aren't you the cutest thing?
Oh, aren't you the sweetest?
I didn't know we'd see Terri. It's such a surprise to see her coming around the corner. She's just so cute. Hi.
Oh, you're a sweetie. This is what it's all about. This is the lucky dog, and we're the lucky people. It seemed like she was saying to me, yes, we're going to be a good team. The love of a little animal. But when you look into their eyes, it really touched my heart. You're so calm, too, in
She's calm.
She's surprisingly calm in the right moments, and then when you want her to have energy, she actually has the right amount of energy. It's perfect,
good.
actually. So where's your family at?
They'll be here in about an hour.
All right, perfect, because I'm going to show you a couple things, and it's going to take about an hour.
So as I walk to the curb, I'm going to say the word stay, light tug back.
The first thing I showed Lee was the basic control on the curb.
She's trained to stay on the curb and not jump off. You want to try it? Say the word stay.
Stay,
Go ahead and keep walking out.
stay. Stay, Terri. Okay, come. Good girl.
And then he showed us how she jumped up into the back of the car.
Just simply say the word up, and she's up there.
Oh, good girl. She's quite a jumper.
Up.
There you go. Good.
Whoa.
Give her
Good.
the treat. Good girl.
It's very simple.
Good girl.
So what do you think? You can handle it?
Oh.
Sure.
Easy enough?
Oh,
Easy.
easy peasy.
All right. When your family gets here, meet me out back.
We'll do that.
All right. Who's that?
Once the family arrives, they eagerly greet their new member.
Good girl.
Terry girl.
Who's that? Huh?
And then it's showtime.
So one at a time, I showed the entire family how to do the agility course.
Walk into it and point in there. Get in there. There you go. All the way, all the way. Good, good. I say, hop. There you go. Good, good. There you go. Good, good. All the way. Now say, hop, hop. There you go. Good, good.
After enough practice, that was the point, I'd seen enough.
Yay, Terry.
She has graduated to the green.
I think Terri's going to be a really important member of the family, and the opportunity for the grandkids to be able to participate in her training was really fun.
Terri was your typical stray, picked up on the streets, thrown behind bars, doomed to an unknown fate. She was discarded as a dog, having no value to the world. But I saw things a little bit differently.
I've got someone to keep me company and to make sure I don't get into trouble.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.